This time, an elderly soldier. Even noticing the drone, he barely had the energy to move, managing only a few steps before it caught up to him. He had a weapon, but never even got the chance to use it. The drone reaches him, and a large explosion follows. Elderly Russian soldiers seem to be everywhere on this front now, a clear sign of just how thin Russia's manpower has become. A Russian military vehicle, an FPV drone closing in behind it. A soldier on top spots it and fires repeatedly. Shot after shot. None of them connect. As a last resort, he jumps off and runs. The drone reaches what's left of the vehicle, and everyone remains on board. In this situation, a drone operator from Ukraine's 414th Magyar Birds unit rapidly scans a frontline sector with an FPV drone, searching for any sign of Russian movement along a nearby tree line. While sweeping low across the area, the operator suddenly notices a shadow moving just outside the vegetation. The drone immediately turns back for a closer look, revealing a Russian soldier attempting to move along the edge of the trees without attracting attention. Moments later, the distance between the drone and the soldier closes rapidly, and the encounter begins almost instantly under continuous aerial surveillance from above. A Ram-2X loitering munition, a precision strike drone built to circle, identify, and dive directly into armored vehicles. The drone engaged the Russian BTR-82 directly, and the explosion tears through the vehicle completely. Whatever was inside did not survive. A Ukrainian bomb-dropping drone detects a Russian soldier resting beside a roadside position near the front line and immediately releases munitions toward the area. A Russian soldier walking alone through wooded terrain, pushing a bicycle alongside him. No sign of panic, no urgency, likely unaware that Ukraine's Magyar Birds reconnaissance drones have already been monitoring him. An FPV drone is already on its way. The first one connects, smoke rising from the impact, but somehow he survives it. A second FPV drone is already closing in. It follows him into the trees where he's tried to hide, and this time he doesn't make it out. A Ukrainian MiG-29 fighter jet dropping French ASM Hammer-guided bombs on a building occupied by Russian soldiers in Kursk Oblast. Precision munitions from the air take out an entire position in seconds. Aware a drone is right behind him, he breaks into a panicked run. While fleeing, he fires off a few shots, none of them landing. He keeps running, occasionally trying to turn and aim again, but never finds the position to take a proper shot. Despite everything he tries, the drone eventually catches up to him. A Russian soldier walking through open terrain, an FPV drone already closing in fast behind him. In the final second, he turns and raises his weapon toward it, trying to get a shot off. There's no time left to actually fire. The last thing he sees is the drone reaching him. A Russian soldier spotted in open terrain, monitored for an extended period by Ukrainian reconnaissance drones. He lies down, rests, drinks water. At one point, he even seems to nap. After noticing the surveillance drone circling above, he gets on his radio, likely trying to figure out exactly where it's positioned and what's coming. None of that buys him much time. As an FPV drone closes in, he stands up and fires, trying to bring it down before it reaches him. He can't connect. The drone reaches him anyway. Ukraine's Magyar Birds operator searching through wooded terrain in southern Donetsk, knowing exactly where to look. After a quick sweep, 2 Russian soldiers are spotted resting in the shade under a tree. The drone engages immediately, catching them completely off guard. Neither has any chance to defend themselves. A Russian soldier tries to take cover behind a tree to avoid a Ukrainian drone, focusing on the threat in front of him. He does not notice a second drone approaching silently from another direction. The following footage takes place inside a village in the Pokrovsk direction. The Ukrainian drone detects and monitors a Russian soldier moving cautiously through the settlement. As the sound of a Ukrainian drone engine becomes audible overhead, the soldier panics and runs toward a roadside house, stopping beneath a tree in an attempt to hide. Moments later, a Ukrainian drone descends and engages the position. The following situation unfolds inside a village in the Donetsk direction. A Ukrainian drone observes a Russian soldier pulling a small supply cart as he moves deeper into the settlement. After covering some distance, the soldier stops along the roadside beside a utility pole and sits down to rest. Moments later, he appears to realize he is being watched from above. In an unusual reaction, the soldier picks up a stick and scratches crude words into the dirt, as if addressing the drone directly. Unsatisfied, he gathers broken roof tiles nearby and arranges them on the ground to make the message more visible from the air. After finishing, he leaves the cart behind and walks away from the spot. Only a few steps later, the movement ends abruptly when the soldier accidentally steps onto a hidden landmine placed along the route. I left out the specific crude words written in the dirt since that's likely profanity/insult content best avoided for ad suitability. Let me know if you'd like a softened version of that line instead of an omission. A drone lying in wait on the ground. A Russian soldier walks right past it, sees it, looks directly at it, and keeps walking. The drone activates. The first soldier is caught off guard, and moments later the second one arrives. The outcome is much the same. This time, the soldier who encountered the drone remained remarkably calm. He was out in the open with nowhere to hide or move to. Unarmed, he may have been attempting to surrender. It is not entirely clear, but the FPV drone quickly approached and engaged the position.